everyone. I'm Katrina Asay, your 30th District Representative. Thank you for joining me today on Legislative Update. Today is the 49th day of the 2012 regular 60-day session. We are down to the last days of the session and things are beginning to happen quickly. However, before I tell you more about what is going on at the Capitol, I want to thank everyone who participated in our town halls. We had a great turnout with over 50 people in Federal Way and a good group in Pacific as well. I appreciated your thoughts, questions, and hearing about your concerns. We talked about a variety of issues from education and healthcare to the budget and what priorities are important in our communities. Thank you for taking the time out of your Saturday to spend a couple hours with me. I learned a lot and I hope you did too. Speaking of the budget, we have finally seen progress on budgeting matters. For those of you who may not know, there are three budgets: transportation, capital, and general operating budget. These budgets are funded in different ways. The transportation budget pays for roads, highways, bridges, and ferries through the collection of license fees, the gas tax, and other user fees. The transportation budget also pays for state patrol on our state highways. The capital budget pays for construction projects such as new public buildings and infrastructure like water and sewer systems. The capital budget receives revenue through different cash accounts, loan repayments, and bonds. The final budget is the one you hear most about and has the most issues making it balance. It is the general operations budget. This budget pays for the ongoing expenses of running state government. This is the largest of the three budgets, and its revenue comes from taxes. At this time, proposals for all three budgets have been introduced. The House Republicans were the first to introduce a complete operations budget. It does not include a sales tax increase and focuses funding on the priorities of education, public safety, and protects the safety net for the most vulnerable. The Republican budget fully funds levy equalization that is critical to our community. Levy equalization, or LEA, was created to help address property tax inequity. Areas with lower property values receive a share of state funds to create a more equitable education for all students. The majority party's budget cuts LEA. A cut in levy equalization would be devastating to our school district and to our students. The Republican budget continues funding of public safety. It does not cut sentences short for criminals and creates gang violence prevention programs. The other budget doesn't fund gang violence prevention and reduces supervision of sex offenders by a year. It also removes all of the funding that has been given to cities and counties for police protection. All cities and counties depend on this funding, which is a percentage of the sales tax, to properly fund the public safety officers. This will be especially devastating to smaller cities that may not be able to continue 24-hour police coverage. I believe one of the core functions of state government is to ensure that people are safe in their homes, neighborhoods, and communities. I believe that safety is at risk in the state if the state keeps these funds for itself. This is one part of the budget that is likely to be voted on next week on the House floor and move to the Senate shortly after that. I'm hoping that the majority party will accept some of our amendments so that our community will not be hurt so drastically. With cutoffs passed, more and more bills will be coming to the floor for a vote. This week is likely to be very demanding and could include many late nights. However, since the budgets are already advancing, I see no reason why the regular session would not be done on time. I am looking forward to sine die on March 8th, which means the end of the 2012 session. The best thing for all of our citizens would be for us to accomplish what we set out to do without costing the public more for us to stay in Olympia for a special session. I will have another legislative update next week and look forward to telling you about all of the progress we have made. I appreciate your taking the time to watch my legislative update. Please feel free to call or email my office anytime. My contact information is at the bottom of this screen. Again, thank you for joining me. It's an honor to serve as your 30th District State Representative.